Hello everyone. Recently, Nintendo gave new information on a new Fire Emblem, a new Legend of Zelda game, and an info on the Persona 5 Royal port, so I want to give my thoughts on them today. Before I give my thoughts, if you like the video here today, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Fire Emblem and Zelda content in the future. Without any further ado, let's get into it. First off, a new Fire Emblem game called Fire Emblem Engage was announced, and that really surprised me because I really didn't expect a Fire Emblem game so soon after Three Hopes. And sure, there were rumors of a new Fire Emblem game, but I didn't really think those were true. But here we are with the new Fire Emblem game, and graphically it looks really good. I mean, Three Houses is my favorite game and all, but even then I know it didn't have the best graphics on the Switch. But here they look really polished, especially the cutscene with the guy hitting the dragon in the head with a sword. I mean, if that's the actual cutscene in the game, it looks very stylish. Character models look pretty cool too. I definitely prefer, based on what I've seen, the Three Houses character models, but they don't look too bad here. The main character of the game has red and blue hair, however, which does look a little weird, but definitely doesn't take away from anything. The other characters shown in the trailer look pretty cool too. They definitely look a lot more anime than Three Houses, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, it's just different than Three Houses. The gameplay that was shown in the trailer was pretty cool too. I mean, it's your standard Fire Emblem gameplay, but it shows a 3D model of your character when you're selecting your move, and the blue tiles when you're moving around your character looks very smooth as well. The main gimmick of fighting this time around is the Emblems gimmick, letting you summon heroes from previous Fire Emblem games and use them along with your character. It kinda looks like how adjutants were in Three Houses, and it looks pretty promising in general. I'm definitely excited to learn the little details of that mechanic. For example, are you able to have support conversations with the rings you have, and which characters you will be able to use as emblems. There are some things outside the trailer I want to bring up too. The game is going to be 15 gigabytes in size, so I'll definitely be buying the physical edition on that. And the game has already been rated by the ESRB, being rated T for teen, which is no big surprise since all recent Fire Emblem games have been. In general, the game looks really promising. I'll be excited to see how it turns out. Second off, Nintendo released a new trailer for the new Zelda game coming out, along with the name and the release date. The name of the game was revealed to be The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is going to take some getting used to since before now, me, like everyone else, called it Breath of the Wild 2. Now the reason the name wasn't revealed sooner was because apparently the title would reveal some spoilers about the game. Now what the title spoils, one can only speculate, which I have a few guesses, but I'm not going to go too in depth on my theories here because I'm not really much good at being a theorist, but I do kind of think that there's some connection to Twilight Princess in the trailers, because I see a lot of blue-green energy kind of looking like the Twilight symbols from Twilight Princess. But speculation aside, the actual trailer is pretty cool. I do wish it was a little bit longer though, since the game's coming out not too far away from now, but the actual gameplay shown in the trailer looks pretty cool, especially that one scene of Link grabbing onto a rock and carrying it into the sky with some time reversal mechanic. Based on what we've seen in the trailers, the story looks really interesting too, even though I'm pretty sure there hasn't been a single line of spoken dialogue in the trailers. And the release date was shown too, which was really awesome to see, being May 12th, 2023. And yep, that is definitely spring 2023. I actually thought Tears of the Kingdom would launch on March 3rd, since March 3rd's on the Friday in 2023, and that was the original release date for Breath of the Wild. But hey, I don't mean to overhype it, but this game is looking really amazing. I'm really looking forward to it coming out. Lastly, the day after the Direct, pre-orders finally went up for Persona 5 Royal, along with a new trailer for the game. And the gameplay shown looks really good. I was a little worried that it was going to perform less than the other versions, which yes, it's graphically less impressive than say the Xbox Series X, but it still looks really, really good. Since it's a re-release of a game that already came out though, I don't really have too much to say about it. I do want to talk about the storage though, because it's only 14.2 gigabytes, which completely surprised me because I really expected it to be like 20 gigabytes or something, because the original game on PS4 was like 33 gigabytes or something. Overall, if I had to make a prediction, I think Persona 5 Royal will sell pretty well on Switch. I think this because I checked the view count on the trailer that was posted for the Nintendo Switch version and the Xbox version. The Xbox version had 25,000 views, which is pretty strong, but the Nintendo Switch version had like 350,000, which is amazing. I'll definitely be curious to see how well it sells on each platform. Thanks so much for watching. I usually don't do these shorter type videos where I talk about the trailers rather than the things inside the games, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I probably won't do too many of these kind of videos in the future, but I wanted to do it here since new Zelda info, new Fire Emblem info, and new Persona 5 Royal info got revealed, so I wanted to give my thoughts on it. I'm definitely excited for all three of the games I talked about here. I probably could have talked about these games for a good while, but since a lot of other people are doing this kind of video, I just want to make it short and to the point. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.